Okay, according to the car, it is 3.9 kilometers till the charger. We only have 2 kilometers of range left, 1% state of charge left, and yeah, we are severely limited in power also. We basically have no acceleration, though we are able to travel at 80 kilometers an hour, thankfully. Hey guys, Chris here. In this video, we are taking this Volvo XC40 P8 Recharge out on the road and driving it down to 0% state of charge to see just how far this car can go on a full charge battery, as well to see what happens when this car is down low in the battery percentage, because different EVs tend to do different things. Some cars go into total panic mode just below 10% state of charge, shutting off everything, while other EVs seem to have no problem going down to 0% state of charge. So that's what we're going to find out in today's video. This car has also gotten a software update for February that should improve efficiency and range. So today's test starts here at Esso in Rienkrysse. We're going south on the E6 motorway to around Sarpsborg and then back again to this starting point. That's one round of the trip, which should be a total of 175 kilometers. We're going to try to do 2 rounds, a total of 350 kilometers, because I think that will be the absolute maximum distance we will be able to travel under today's conditions, which is 18 degrees Celsius, sunny and beautiful dry weather, though we do have a quite severe headwind on the way down of about 4 meters per second. It is quite windy today, though that will be a tailwind on the way back. And also, I think we're going to have to do a maximum of 80 or 90 kilometers an hour on the motorway to be able to cover that distance. So we're currently charging to 100% state of charge here, and then when we're done, we will be on our way. We are now Oscar Mike, and we've been on the road for 19 minutes, and our consumption is quite low, 17.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, 17.8, and now it's probably gonna rise. But my point is that, 17.9, I haven't seen this low consumption in this car ever. I mean ever. And yes, we are doing 90 kilometers an hour in the 110, and we're actually this car here is actually going slower than us, which is quite interesting. So we're going to have to pass him. So I think, oh no, he sped up again. So I think we're going to keep this pace, maybe increase it a little bit to 95. We may go 100, depending on the traffic we have today. But, I've had no problems, in the right lane at this speed thus far, though we are in the 110 zone. People seem to be driving a little bit slower today. So, okay. So we're going to keep this pace, we're going to go forward, and it will be extremely interesting to see just how far we can go, because I have actually no idea, because this car is so boxy and not aerodynamic. It's not like the other EVs I've been testing lately, which have, been dedicated EVs built on an EV platform. This is a boxy Volvo. Yeah, so we'll just have to see, guys. We are now at our exit, and look at this, guys. Look at this traffic. Something seems to have happened up the road. Hope nothing serious, but fortunately we are exiting here. Okay, so this is our turnaround point, and it's now 87 kilometers back to our starting point. But if you look down there, 85 kilometers, which is very interesting. So this car is underreporting the distance, and that underreporting there of 2 kilometers on 87 kilometers is quite a bit, actually. And I noticed this while editing my last video, the Norwegian high-speed run, where the car had actually counted 608 kilometers, while the actual distance is 615. And the last XC40 I also drove measured 614. And the Polestar 2 I drove last also measured 614. So 615 which is still some underreporting, but yeah, 608 is quite a bit less. So I don't know, that will have some effect at the end. So that means we're probably counting less range than, or less consumption, 19.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So less consumption, I think, is the result of that underreporting while calculating the consumption in the car. Okay, so we're on our way back again. It will be very interesting to see what kind of, consumption we do get. As I said, to this point, it was 19.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. The car is estimating 51% state of charge when we get back, but the car is probably, probably counting on that we will be driving at the speed limit, but we're going a little bit less. We're actually doing 95 kilometers an hour according to the speedometer is what I've been doing. And if we press the trip computer there, you can see our average speed is 87 kilometers an hour according to the car. But again, we are underreporting, so we'll have to look at the numbers at the end when we're done with the actual test. Okay, so the turnaround point is coming up right around the corner here, turning around in the roundabout here in Ryenkrysset. And check this out, guys. 55% state of charge is what the car is estimating we will arrive right over there with. We currently have actually 56% state of charge, and our consumption has now risen a bit till 19.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. But I mean, that is not bad. That is not bad, considering we should have had we should have had a tailwind on the way back. So yeah, this wind map both today and yesterday seem a bit off. I don't know, but I don't know what it is. And then we come here, it's a bit windy. Maybe the road is shielded of the wind. I don't know. I am not sure. But okay, so we've covered now 170 kilometers according to the car. That means we're going to have to go a little bit further on our way south this time. And can this guy keep his lane? So we're gonna have to go a little bit south, a little more south, a little bit further than the exit we took. So I'm going to have to just estimate that when we get there, because I want to try to, we're gonna go down to 0% state of charge as I stated in the intro of the video. But okay, guys, look at this. I haven't seen a cloud on the sky for 3 days. This is insane. And I mean, we're not used to that here in Norway, not even in Eastern Norway, this beautiful and cloudless weather. Okay, so we are now approaching our exit right up the road here, which is exit number 4. And the car is estimating we will arrive back at Esso in Ryenkrysset with 0% state of charge, and at the exit before, the car was estimating 3%, but this is 6 kilometers further, and then 6 kilometers back, which is 12 kilometers. And you can see the distance to our destination is 98 kilometers. We have now covered 262, almost there. So I mean, that's going to be very interesting. And then I'm just going to kick up the trip computer here, so you guys can see our consumption is now at 20 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. We have been on the road for 3 hours. Average speed 90 kilometers an hour according to this, and this should be accurate because I've been driving, as you can see there on the left side, at 95 kilometers an hour on the cruise control. So okay, exit approaching up here, and it's a bit calmer now because we actually started driving when it was a little bit more rush hour. But now it's almost 6 o'clock. You can see the sun is starting to set, but we won't be setting for a few hours because mid-April, sun doesn't set before like 8 or something, which is very, very nice. And again, we haven't seen a cloud on the sky, and I know I keep rambling on about that, but this weather, guys, this weather is what I've been waiting for. Okay, so hopefully we will be able to go back. I think if we can get the consumption a little bit lower than 20 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, we should be able to get back to our destination. It's at least gonna be close. So yeah, I'll update you guys when we're a little bit lower in the, oh yeah, of course, and also the state of charge, guys. We are at 30% state of charge currently. We are now down to 10% stated charge, and then the car gives us its estimated range left. You know, that doesn't pop up before the car is down to 10% stated charge. And look at this, guys. We have now covered 341 kilometers with 35 kilometers left to go. That means 375 kilometers the car is estimating. And you can see our consumption is at 20.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And not only that, guys, our estimated battery percentage at our destination is 4%, up from 0% state of charge. So that means we're gonna just keep on going when we get back to the Esso in Rinkrese in about 16 kilometers. Okay, guys, look at this. We are currently at 7% state of charge, but as you can see, left to that icon, to the battery percentage, you can see we are both on adaptive cruise control and auto steer. So they have actually fixed that or changed that, because earlier on both this car and the Polestar 2, when you went below 7% state of charge, you would lose adaptive cruise control and also auto steer. So that is really nice to see that, yeah, you can still use it below 7% state of charge. Okay, we are now here at our, well, at the destination, guys, and we are at 6% state of charge. Wow, that is amazing. 6% state of charge. We have now covered 357 kilometers according to the car. So we're just gonna keep on going. We are now on the eastern side of Oslo. I live on the other side, so I'm just gonna drive towards where I live, and we're just gonna see, actually, well, I'm going to have to drive it down to 0% state of charge and just, yeah, see how far we go. And also, guys, an update, when we hit, you know, just above 6% state of charge, the car went into turtle mode, and you can see power is by the bar there on the top right corner. That yellow part you can see, or orange, you can see that power is now limited. This whole bar there indicates how much power you have available, and yeah, we're limited now. So okay, we're just going to continue on and drive down to 0% state of charge then. Okay, according to the car, it is 3.9 kilometers till the charger, but we only have 2 kilometers of range left, 1% state of charge left, and yeah, we are severely limited in power also. We basically have no acceleration, though we are able to travel at 80 kilometers an hour, thankfully. Holy moly, guys, we actually made it here to Circle K in Sandvika, and that was one insane, well, ending to this trip, because, guys, we were actually able to cover 386.3 kilometers today. That is insane. And our consumption, 19.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And what is even more insane is that if you take the 75 kilowatt hour battery pack that this car boasts, you divide it by the consumption, you only get 382 kilometers of theoretical range. And we also know that the car is under-reporting, so in reality, we went even further. That is insane. And that consumption, though, okay, it is 13 degrees Celsius outside today, it's been like 17, 18 degrees, so we have had quite, you know, warm weather or mild weather. But we aren't far off the range we were able to cover in the ID4 last week. That was 408 kilometers. 386 is like, yeah, that's 22 kilometers less. Yes, it was a bit warmer, but we had the same average speed, 90 kilometers an hour. I mean, I'm mind blown. I'm actually mind blown now because that range in the ID4 it wasn't great. It wasn't too bad either. I mean, but it was 100 kilometers less than the WLTP claims. This car is only about, 418. So we're only about 30 kilometers off the WLTP claimed range. And considering this car has, much better performance than the ID4, this has twice the power output. It has more ground clearance. You sit higher. I mean, this car, you actually sit in a proper SUV seating position. You sit higher in the seat, and you also sit higher above the ground. The car rides about a centimeter higher also off the ground, and it has four-wheel drive, and it is boxy, and it's not built from the ground up to be an EV. I am actually impressed. I mean, that consumption, 19.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, isn't bad. I mean, that isn't bad, guys. That actually isn't bad at 90 kilometers an hour average speed. Yes, mild conditions, but yeah, 386 kilometers, guys. Yeah. I'm actually genuinely impressed. I didn't think we were going to be able to go that far. That's why I just only set up a route that was 350 kilometers. But we were able to go almost 40 kilometers longer. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. So guys, let me know down below. Are you impressed? Are you not impressed? Let me know what you think about the XC40 and how far we got today. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.
Cloudless skies in the midday.